What's up, boys and girls? It is Saturday night, December 6th, 2025. I'm your host, Stacker Factor. Welcome back to the channel. Now, we got a ton to talk about. My cheat sheet is packed full of stuff, and we got a whole bunch of silver to unbox. So, this is going to be a fun one. Buckle up. It's going to be a long one. I've been making short videos lately. Finally got some time, finally got some silver. So silver's sitting right now in a closed market at $58.25. All right, guys, so we're seeing a lot of stuff go down in the world, on the world stage. We're seeing those drug boats getting blown up. We're seeing a lot of stuff with nobody is above the law type of deal. And that's cool and all. Nobody is above the law, but the people that come into this country illegally, they're breaking the law, so don't they need to be kicked out? And not only that, they're stealing from all of us because we all have to fork over our hard-earned money to take care of people who think they are above the law. So, if you really want to, make this country right, people got to follow the laws. What's that have to do with silver? Everything. Everything has to do with silver, guys. I can tie everything back to what's in these boxes. So, whatever. We got more news too, guys. Conservative podcaster Tim Pool got his house shot up recently. It was like yesterday. I'm not sure why, not sure who, don't know anything else about it. Just that's a little crazy. Let's see, we got some info, an invoice there, and here we go, guys. We got something in this first package here. I got like 4 more to open up, so we're going to be here a while. What else do we got? Oh, I got some big sciencey news, guys. Semiconductors. American scientists have figured out how to make a basically room temperature semiconductor, at least one that doesn't need to be frozen down to 500 degrees. And it's made out of molybdenum. I think I'm saying that right, as well as a few other things. And that is a huge game changer. People really need to be talking about that because quantum computing is going to absolutely change everything. But for now, we got some silver to talk about. There's a scratch there. I can't tell if that's on the coin. Looks like it is. And boom. These are Dune rounds. I believe they're rounds. I don't know if they're painted over a coin or just a blank, but these are cool. I really like Dune. Great series. And you got Stacker Puffer's hair. No, the hair is inside the capsule there. Or is that a scratch? I can't even tell. Yeah, I really like Dune. And, colorized coins like these or rounds like these do have a little bit of a premium. I don't usually go out trying to buy stuff like that, but these are really, really cool. And I got them for under spot. In fact, I got everything you're going to see way under spot. I think these might have even been like 53 or 54 bucks each, and that includes taxes and shipping. So the first unboxing we got is an absolute score. Now I do have the Sigma fired up, and anytime I buy from eBay, guys, I am Sigmaing the heck out of this. But what's really, really cool about eBay is if you get a fake or something's wrong, boom, you're covered as long as you report it within 30 days. So let's put those aside and crack into the second package here. Now, there should be 2 pink packages. These are both sent to me by the same guy, the same seller. And I think there should be 1 coin in each of these. So these 2 should go pretty quick. And here we go. Here we go. We do have even more news, guys. A new snake species was discovered in India. It's called the Irwin's, where is it, guys? I'm trying to find it on my cheat sheet here. It's called the Irwin's wolf snake, named after Steve Irwin. So that's kind of cool. Wolf snakes are not usually super venomous, but I don't really know much about them. I do know that India's got kraits and cobras and all kinds of poisonous snakes. This right here is This is Andre Dawson. This is a limited edition MVP round. This is really, really cool. Andre Dawson is a Hall of Famer. He played, the majority of his career there on the Cubs. I bought this because Andre Dawson signs autographs, and I'm going to send this to him with a Sharpie and have him sign right there. I think it's going to look really cool, and it'll be a nice little piece of National League history. If you guys don't know, the MLB consists of two leagues, the National League and the American League. In the National League, the pitchers hit the ball. In the American League, they have a designated hitter come in and hit because pitchers aren't great at hitting. I think pitchers should always have to hit. All right, we got another one here from that same seller on eBay, and I'll try to go back and link these guys, these eBay sellers for you guys, but some of them don't sell a lot of precious metals. They're just like antiques people or, comic collectors or whatever, comic stores that just happen to get silver for some reason. Here's another Andre Dawson round. I got a good deal on these. I decided to grab two. So I might send them both, I'm not sure, or I just might send them one, but these are in pretty good condition, and these are super collectible. All right, next up, we got this box here. I have no clue what's in this. These are actually card boxes, so maybe they're cards? I don't think I have any more New World Order cards coming. In fact, I know I don't, so I'm going to say this is silver in here, and let's... that entry was terrible, guys. Sorry. I'm trying not to, scratch my coins in here or, cut my thumb off. Kind of need that. And that is in there. And here we go. All right. I just destroyed this box. I probably could have reused it for some cards, but it's definitely silver in here. We got the invoice, and let's get this out. What other news, guys? There is a new type of microscope. I forget what it's called, but it's like two types blended together, and they can actually see a virus, virus cell or whatever, a virus molecule enter into a skin cell. They watched it happen real time live. It was freaking amazing how they do that, guys. They've only been able to take pictures. They've never actually been able to see a real video of it happening, of that virus inserting in certain ways into the skin cell, and they figured out exactly how it does it. So just really, really cool stuff. I love microscopy and the actual breakdown of the elements. I mean, I'm a stacker. It's kind of in my blood, so to speak. All right, so let's pick through these here. This is from Laos, and it is a tiger. I overpaid a little for this. I think I paid $61 just because I love tigers. Whoa, there's no reading on it. This is kind of an interesting piece here. I think it's a coin. Yeah, 500 kip. This is an actual coin. Very, very cool. Here is a desert scorpion. Now, I paid $53 for this. I've never seen one of these, and it is cool. An Australian desert scorpion. What else? We got a bird of paradise. I think I paid $54 for this. I love these birds of paradises. I keep these in the same little tubes, the same tube that I keep my kookaburras in. I actually like these more than kookaburras. Look at that. And you know what? I forgot to get some good shots, guys. I've been kind of rushing through this video. I'm a little discombobulated today, even though I'm in a great mood. Let me get some shots here. I've been kind of depriving you guys of the best part of my videos. There we go. That is the bird of paradise there. And that right there is an ostrich. No, that is the queen. I'm sorry. I thought it was an ostrich at first, but ostriches are actually majestic, beautiful creatures. And, sometimes the queen in just the right light, doesn't look like a demon, but whatever. Let's try to get this open. I'm not finding an entry point here, so we're going to pop it. That's the best way to open a capsule, just for the record. And yeah, this is cool. This is really cool. Let's get up in there. There's his little eyeballs, his pincers. I'm not sure what that is there, that little mark down there, mint mark or what, but This was made in Australia. I know that. Boom. Queenie. Excellent. Excellent stuff. Okay. Let's get a shot of my Andre Dawson around there. There he is. Back then, the tech wasn't so great making these coins. They couldn't put a lot of detail, so they had to make do with what they had. And it's still a great, great coin. Now, even though we got through all those packages, guys, I'm not done. I still got one more bonus package for you. And this one here is heavy. So I'm not sure what's in it or who it's from. There's one package I was expecting from PMs for sale. But I don't know if this is it. I did have like probably 20 packages coming from eBay still. So it's probably an eBay one. Not sure. But it was packaged well. Look at this. This type of tape right here is absolutely wonderful. It is tough. I don't know where to get it or what it's called. I think it's called shipping tape, maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, here we go, guys. There is a lot of stuff in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, guys. It's heavy. It's heavy. Just like my heart. For your love. Okay. All right, guys. Let me grab the stacker shears and get into these. I do have some American Eagles coming, and that's what's in here. Okay, so I got 10 American Eagles right here, and I paid $57 a pop for them. That includes the shipping. This was from PMs for sale. I'll link the seller down below. He packaged expertly, and these are airtights. They're quite large airtights, but you know what? They keep my coins nice and safe. I'm going to put them in some 40 millimeters so I can put them in capsule. Or I'm not going to put these in airtights at all. I'm going to put these in a tube. I'm going to put them in a tube. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, like I said, guys, I'm a little discombobulated today, so bear with my craziness, my kookiness. Woo. More news. The EU fined Elon Musk $140 million for refusing to censor X. That is tyranny, in my opinion. Refusing to, actually trying to make a guy censor it's just... And you have people going along with it, too. People that don't like Elon Musk. They want him censored. And I think censorship is kind of like the root or the start of all evil. I think once you start censoring someone, it's over. There's a reason why the very first amendment to the Constitution is freedom of speech. And it's just so important, so important. The EU is, in some respects, the EU is less free than China. And yeah, I said that. And I'm talking specifically about freedom of speech. In China, you can basically say whatever you want, just do not insult the government or government officials. It's a very bad idea. In Europe, you can't really say a lot of things, and you'll go to jail real fast if you do, especially if you say anything about immigrants. Boom, straight to jail. There was a woman in France that called Macron a dog, straight to jail, and it was for like a year or something. And then they fined her. I think they fined her a whole bunch for it too. So Europe has its issues. I know I'm kind of ranting about it, but fining Elon Musk $140 million for refusing to censor. Honestly, yeah, we always talk about liberating other countries, liberating Iraq, liberating this or that. How about we liberate Sweden, or liberate London? Because, or worse, liberate Canada. Canada, if you live in Canada, you better start learning Indian right now, because that's not your country anymore. This was going to be a spicy vid, guys. I told you this was going to be a spicy vid. Whenever I'm in the presence of a lot of silver, it just sucks like the spirit out of me that makes me want to just tell the truth and make fun of some of the stuff that's going on in this world, because my whole philosophy in life, maybe the last 2 or 3 years, 4 or 5 years, whatever, is just stack silver and watch it burn. I'm sitting in the lounge chair, I'm in the house. I'm that dog in the house, and it's burning down around me. Oh, it's all fine. I'm sitting here with my stack, and you know what? That works for me. That works for me. But I'm still fighting for you guys. I'm still fighting. I'm doing things behind the scenes in the silver world that I can't talk about right now. Good things, good things. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to bust out the Sigma now, and we're going to test this stuff. And then I'm going to let you guys go. Enjoy your Saturday night. I have another video for you guys tomorrow as well. I'm going to show you guys how I'm getting these eBay deals, because I have, like I said, probably 20, 30 ounces coming in the mail from eBay, all under spot, like a lot under spot. I think my best pickup price-wise was probably a 1 ounce round for $38, $42, something like that, just by making offers to people on eBay. There's a way to do it. There's strategy. I can teach you guys that later in another video. This one's starting to run long, but I did promise a nice long one, guys. This is testing right where it should, and if it fits in there, we know it's not copper. It's fitting right where it needs to in there, and I know it looks like it doesn't because of where the camera is located, guys, but that's up in there. You can see it. Let's move over to this metal here. Now, guys, I've been also finding some deals on sterling silver. I don't buy a lot of sterling, but it's so cheap right now. We're talking like $10, $15 under spot if you make the right offers on eBay to the right people. I've been doing it. I probably have 4 or 5 different things in sterling coming. I'm not a big sterling guy. It's not like I really want to be buying sterling, but it saves money. It saves money right now when we're approaching $60 an ounce. If you could get sterling, which is 92.5% silver, if you can get a sterling ounce for like $40 or $35, it's like, sheesh, why not? This Eagle's testing where it's supposed to. Eagle's testing the yellow like that. Don't ask me why. It's probably the American, probably the U.S. Mint just not being super pure. But it still has an ounce of silver in it, just like all these other coins and rounds. Yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I've tested almost everything now. I'm going to test those Dune coins, and then I'm going to let you go. See, this right here is testing in the green like that because it's probably 4.9's fine. The Perth Mint has just been, yeah, there it is. The Perth Mint has just been kicking ass, guys. Look at this, no milk spots on this. It's just gorgeous. They're doing it right out there. The Royal Canadian Mint was they had set the bar maybe the last 5 years or so, ever since COVID, basically. The Royal Canadian Mint has been amazing, but the Perth Mint has caught up, and yeah, it's cool, guys. It's great to be a stacker right now, and the deals are out there. And I was doing a little like psychology in my little, with my little 2 brain cells, and I realized that silver, not counting premiums and not counting inflation, everybody who's ever bought silver can now sell for a profit. That simple. So there's a lot of people out there that have bought silver over the years, and maybe they bought it and it went way down, and now it's up at an all-time high. Let's sell it. Let's make a profit and get out of the game. There's a lot of people like that right now. So yeah, it's a great time to be buying. I would not be buying for anything $2 under spot. I'd only be buying silver at $2 under spot, period. I don't care what it is, except for American Eagles. I'll pay spot all day long for American Eagles. I don't care what price spot's at. But for, stuff like this, and especially stuff like this, don't pay $58.25 for an ounce of this stuff right now. You can get this for $55 if you look hard enough. We're at all-time highs, so be careful buying right now. That's why even I'm buying sterling, or at least looking. All this is 3.9's fine or 4.9's fine. So it's great, guys. It's a great time to be stacking. It's a great time to be stacking. And it's a great time to be chilling. Enjoy your Saturday night. I'm going to let you guys go. We're almost at 20 minutes. Love each and every one of you guys. This is Stacker Factor signing off. As always, keep on